You might be able to relate with me on this. Have you ever been to a store and you found a dress and it's just super ugly? You'd never grab it off the shelf, but when you try it on, it fits you perfectly, and it grabs you in spots that are super complimentary, and it gives you curves you never thought you had, and it's comfortable, and everyone in the store sees you in it and is like, wow, that is really amazing. It looks so good on you, and you know you have to buy it. You know you're gonna wear it all the time, but it's the ugliest thing in the store. And that's kind of what Ian's like. I was born on January 2nd, and Ian's always at work for my birthday. Every year I hint at him that it'd be very simple and very easy and very appreciated if he'd send me flowers for my birthday. Just kind of a nice romantic gesture. And every year Ian absolutely refuses to send me flowers, with the reasoning being, I don't want to set a precedent. Most husbands would just send the frickin' flowers. The inconvenience of flowers really isn't worth the week of hints and the occasional pout throughout the year of, you got me nothing for my birthday. But Ian, always the romantic, doesn't want to set the precedent. And I'd argue that that means I have the best husband of them all. Ian's so committed to me that when he thinks us, he thinks forever. And not forever in one of those diamond commercial type ways, but forever as in, I've sent you 50 bouquets of flowers over the years. That is a lot of money and a lot of wasted time. Why did we set that precedent? Ian's in this for the long haul. He's not thinking 5 years of flowers, 10 years of flowers. He's thinking a lifetime of flowers, and he's also doing everything that he can to make sure that both of our lifetimes last as long as possible. And honestly, I'll take the romance of that over the romance of flowers any day. 6 years ago today, Ian and I were married, and we danced our first dance to George Harrison's I Got My Mind Set on You. Because we could make a pretty educated guess that the two things we'd need to build a life together would be time and money. A whole lot of spending money and some patience and time. And for that reason, I couldn't think of a more accurate song to start a marriage to. And I don't know very many people who are willing to be that kind of practical-minded about marriage. And for that reason, I'm pretty lucky to have found Ian. For me, building a life together is about prioritizing those tiny little steps that you take together. It's about the making breakfast and the deciding what the grocery budget's gonna be. It's a little bit about your family lives on the east side of the country and my family lives on the west, so why don't we get married down in Mexico, right in the middle? It's about listening to insight into your character that you don't necessarily want to hear, and being open-minded to things you would have never considered. It's not about getting everything you've always wanted. It's about finding compromises that everyone can live with. It's about flexibility and adapting and understanding that there are going to be struggles, but you can't truly have the great times without the low times too. Well, one canceled gym pass, 2 babies, and 6 years later, my wedding dress doesn't fit at all anymore. But I suppose that's okay, because marriage is about continuously recommitting to the person that your partner has changed into. It's about adjusting to the ways that your partner has changed while doing your best to not change in ways that your partner can't adjust to. So thanks, Ian, for the last decade or so. I'm sure you have absolutely zero idea that it's our anniversary today, which is okay because the only reason why we ever know when our anniversary is because of the book that has the date of our wedding printed on it. So, I'm the only one with the reference source right now since you're away at work. And to everyone else, may you have the luck to find someone romantic enough to never send you flowers. Seriously, even the shoes aren't gonna fit. Babies are the worst. Right, Sam?